I had to stop. I was just trying to get a feel for it, but I had to stop because every job I applied to was responding to me. So I was like, I'll be back in a few months. Like I'll get a job then.
Oh, that's
But
cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. That's like down here where I live. There's a lot of jobs. It's not the best to pay unless you're, of course, a certain job uh, criteria.
yeah,
Because we're down here on the border, so pay's not going to be as much.
oh yeah. Yeah, no, I mean in San Diego, all the low level jobs, everybody comes up from the south and then takes the money back home. Everybody who works like a anybody who works like a labor or any sort of trade, they all come up from Mexico and they make bank and they go back down home every day and they just take all their money with them and they make their money go a lot further down there and they just outwork you because it's much more worth it for them. But to live in California and deal with these fucking taxes and not make any money to live here, it's just like you wear yourself out work and then you just think like what's the point? Like there's no real return on it. But I'm just over it. Hats off to them though. I mean it's the best part about California is the Mexicans. It's the only reason anything gets done in this goddamn state. I love them, but it's just impossible to try to compete with them in the job force.
Oh yeah, see, that's the only reason they ever started letting them up here was to undermine our pay, and it worked because if you look at the at any of the construction jobs, I mean, the pay has hardly gone up, if any, in the
Oh yeah,
past. Yeah,
they
like
don't need to do anything.
no, in the past 40 years, the pay has been right about the same. It was 40. It was $8 to $10 starting out 40 years ago, and today starting pay for that kind of work is still 10, maybe $12 an hour. You'd be hard pressed to get any more than that unless you're actually the bricklayer. Then you get a little more, or if you're actually the guy who knows how to set up, for your concrete work or whatnot. That kind of, if you're one of those guys, you're gonna make more money. But all the helpers, they don't make shit.
Right, but yeah, it's like out here unless you're a welder or any sort of journeyman in the whatever labor you do. Good luck. If you're just one of the grunts, yeah, you don't make a damn thing. But yeah, if you're a journeyman or a foreman, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not one of the skilled workers, like I don't know, like a labor or an electrician or something like that, it's good luck.
Damn. Even to move my PC out there can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Tennessee. To drive across the country in a couple months here. I'm gonna pick up a SKS from my buddy in Arkansas.
Oh, that's cool.
And buy a gun in Arkansas. Settle into it real quick. See, San Diego used to be a nice part of California because it's all military. So no, I mean like California for like population wise, a lot of it is liberal, but that's just because everybody lives on the coast. If you go inland in California, it's where all the agriculture is and all that. That's where it's all. It is really conservative, but they're just so few and far between because everybody's got land and they farm or they do agriculture. San Diego used to be pretty conservative because it's all military, but that's not the case anymore.
No, no, they got overran, man.
Yeah.
Almost out here on my patio. Fuck, I forgot to bring my joint. Oh well.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta go take a shower, man. You take it easy.
All right, be cool, man.
All right, man. You too.
I don't even think it's possible to get that tree there too good. I don't know. Gonna try. There we go. They're on my phone holder right now. Cool birds. If there's any exotic birds gonna be flying, they'll be flying about right now. So I thought I'd go ahead and get out here and see if we can catch one. New to this thing that I'm doing, it's just a matter of me live streaming while I'm waiting to see the more exotic birds. And you do get to see them on my live stream quite often. I'm gonna grab the second camera and my pipe. Oh, thank God for this pipe, baby. God almighty. So I've never done this before. I've never put two cameras on my laptop before. I don't even know if it can handle two. This other camera, I didn't like it before compared to my other cameras. So I don't know if this is even going to be a good idea. I didn't know I could do that. That's new to me. Okay, hold on a minute. Got my settings. Wow, that thing went up there, didn't it? I want it back down there a little bit. Not so much out there. Well, you're going to have to wait a minute before it gets politically correct. You're here. I don't know about this camera. Let me see if that camera works or not. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong fucking tab on accident. Hold on. Yeah, this is my newer camera here. So I got both of these hooked up, but I can only run one at a time, I think. I got the other one in my little phone holder there. I glued to the rail. And I hit this one. So maybe you guys can tell me which one you prefer me to use outside. Or if there is any difference. Hold on. Get going there. Okay, right now, you get to see this camera. This is a UAC camera, webcam. The other one here. This is the camera I've been using. Generally, it's been doing really good, but it's had a few problems, like when it stares into the sun or something like that. Yeah. Let's back to the other one. And this is my newer camera, and I think this one does a little better with the coloring. See there, the other camera does not adjust near as good as this one. So I think I just figured that much out about these cameras. Oh my God, let's stick with the older camera here. Because even though I believe older camera's better inside, this one's a lot better outside. Like it really tunes into the brightness level a lot better. A lot better system. Does it make a difference in seeing one of these birds or not seeing it? Cool. So I'll stick the camera right here. And that's something I don't even know how to do this fucking camera. I can't stand this motherfucker that much. That's why I don't use it. It's true. So I don't know. I can work with it. It's just not the kind of fucking camera here. It's like a bullshit camera of the fucking world or something. I think it's made in Taiwan or some shit like that anyway. But yeah. So there's some cool birds out here, man. I mean, like, oh, here we go. No, this is regular. All of these are like those little crows right there. And you got it right there's a water bird. See them? Some people call them cowbirds. They're similar. They're all in the same breed, just different ones. Love, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. There goes a little bitty bird right there. He's got some green on him. So there's no telling what that was. He's too far, too fast. He didn't slow down enough. I couldn't tell you if he's a jay or any of these other kind of birds we got around here. That's pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm just hanging out, man. This is a hangout spot. That's why I like to hang out. I think I might have got here a little too, maybe an hour too late. I didn't notice the time, but we can still see anything, like rainbow colored bird or anything. Just birds flying right through there, see? Big little dot now, if you see. But I enjoy getting out here, just looking at the birds. I get excited. Oh, look. Birds fly by. Oh, some little yellow and orange birds. Just you know what they're called too. I don't know hardly any birds' names. I got the list from. But different kind of bird right there. But the pair that just flew is a very rare bird, even for out here. But they do live in this area. They live in one of those refugee bird foundation bullshit, man, that they got here. They got a lot of that here. What protects birds, and they do work. They have saved the endangered species right here, like a lot of them, and it's pretty cool. They're not on bird reservation anymore. You like my new camera? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Don't, whoa, up. Things lit. I don't know what I can see it real life. Lit. That's color kill. Where I can aim it out there and it doesn't pay attention to what's bright. If I lower it just enough. And that way you can see better further out. It's better than my older camera, but it's still just a webcam. Wind is loud. Oh, you're over there? Let me go look. Oh, yeah. I haven't been up to the store yet, and I did go, and I forgot about it. Actually, I looked. I didn't see anything at that store, but when I get to the big store, like Walmart or something, I'll be able to take care of that wind being loud and shit. Yeah, it's very windy up here. So once I cure that problem, I'll be better off. But if you notice my camera, look at it. When I aim it down there, it brightens it up even brighter than if you're here in real life. And when I aim it out there, watch that. Look. See, that way you can see better further out. You can zero in probably on that palm tree way out there. Maybe see a little speck of something flying around. I see you over there, Tammy. And Gidgy and Peter's in here. He'll be back. He's always in and out. But this is just a regular webcam. It's better than my other one. My other one's down there. There's a Logitech. And I still like this one for inside. I like this one for inside, but I like that one, the one you see me on, for outside. Because it adjusts the light so good. So like you probably see a bird flying out there, a little bitty bird. You'd have probably never seen that on my other cam. And yeah, I need to do something about that wind. But the wind is coming off of this thing, like right here. What if I put my finger over that? Might help. Does that help with the sound? I doubt it. But I could get some little fluffy stuff to cover those up. Yeah, I need to do that. You got any suggestions? I told you Pete would be back. There he is. I'm just showing off on the camera. Watch it, Pete. Look, I'll aim it down. Watch it. Look, it brightens everything up. It ain't even that bright in real life. Like, probably about that bright down there in real life. This camera, it kind of zeroes in on distance. So, like, beyond the, little shrubs you see out there, that's the back fence. So, if you go beyond that and you hold it up here, look at this bird. So, you'll see these birds flying better than you would with the other camera. But I can also aim it down here and it'll brighten everything up and you'll see it better. RV, no, these are trailers. They're not RVs. Nobody's living in them. There's no solar panels on them. It's not cost worthy to live in. The delivery truck right there, the big delivery truck is for sale, $6,500. And it's only got, I think, 86,000 miles on it, roughly. It's really good. It's in great shape as far as mechanics are concerned. It does have a battery. It's got everything. It's ready to start and roll. You just have to get it tagged out and all of that. Now, little bird flying, that's not a sparrow, and I don't remember what this is. We got a bunch of little birds here, but that one there has a really weird flight pattern too, like that other bird that's bigger than that one. What you see flew by right there and flying out that's a seagull. They come in here to breed. And my guess is he's probably running from those two crow right there. Because they want to get him. Look at this one. There goes a jay. That's a jay. Like a blue jay, that's a regular jay. He ain't got no coloring on it, just a brown. Now I forget what he's called. You can actually look him up pretty quick. Yeah, look up RGV Texas and jaybird, and that one will pop up. It's the most prevalent one around here, but not right here. Right here where I live, the biggest population of jays are the eastern jay. They got green underneath them and then brown on top. And there goes something right there. Oh, look. Oh, he's red and yellow and tan. Wow, I don't know what that was. I'll bet you 10 to 1 he's one of them birds that eats fruit, though. See what I mean? I need to get to the store and get some fruit set out right down there on that fence. Down there. I'm going to set some like right over here, right there. And I'll bet you if I do that and come out here, probably be more likely to see some of them real cool colored birds up real close a little bit more often. And I think way out there, if you can see those, I think those are ducks. It looks like a mom and pa with the little ducklings flying by. There goes one right there. Look at that duck. Look at that beautiful ass duck. You see red tail, white head. Beautiful little turkey. Hey, we got to see something. All right. Here goes the little bitty birds. They're cute little birds, aren't they? Don't know what kind those are. They're not a regular bird. They're something else. Like, you won't see them in eastern United States, western United States. Most of these birds you're only going to see just barely north of here and barely south of here. Like in Mexico. Some of them come from South America. Real wooded forests and whatnot. But some of them, I mean, we got every bird. So everything you have in the big city, we have here too. It's just that where I live, whatever you have in the city is kind of like cattle out here. Because in my last video, I showed you 2 different hawks that we have here that are bigger than most eagles. What's up, Donut? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to hear from you, Donut. I was kind of worried about you. But yeah, even Weezy tell you, he was watching my last stream when I showed him that eagle. The one that was up close. But it wasn't an eagle, it was a red-tailed hawk. But they hunt like pheasants when they're flying, as opposed to an eagle, which will hover and then dive. The eagle's more of a dive bomber, or he'll chase another bird down if he's a smaller one running through the woods. They'll run through, or fly through real fast and try to catch the smaller bird. But if they're fast enough, they can catch them. But if they're not, the smaller bird's going to keep going through smaller and smaller bushes and whatnot, flying through them, and he will not be able to continue to keep up with that bird. He'll lose it. So an eagle's a quick attack artist. He's not something that's just going to follow you everywhere. He cannot outfly a scissortail, for example, but he's faster than a scissortail. So if he catches him in the open and there's a long enough stretch, he can catch him. But if there's not, like out here, you see like from this bush right here, all the way to way over there, that big tree over there, that's not enough space for an eagle to catch one of those birds, because he can turn and duck into that brush over there, or he most likely will make it over here. And then if the bird's still chasing him, he'll run back over here and then back over there. He'll be in so many spots that damn eagle will give up. It's like, I don't even know where he went. See? But if they can catch him in a longer patch, oh, look at all them ducks. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. 10. There's 10 ducks in that flock. Wow. But it's, like I said, if the eagle, if this is all prairie land right here and the eagle catches one of the birds out in the open like that, it's pretty much guaranteed kill for the eagle. Because eagles are pretty fast. But a hawk is a totally different kind of hunter. But the problem with the hawk is he's fucking huge, man. He's a lot bigger than you think. They're bigger than most of the breeds of eagles that we have out here. And we have a lot of breed of eagles here. We have the biggest of eagles here. And he's not as big as them. Don't get me wrong. But we got eagles that are huge, freaking longest, man. I'm talking 10, 12 foot wingspan. I ain't talking, 6, 8 feet wingspan. Nah. Now you're down around the smaller eagles. Get that kind of wingspan. And when you see an eagle, you see them close, you know you're looking at an eagle. But when they're at a distance, it's real hard to tell them apart. Eagle from a hawk. Yeah, if anybody wants to get in like the moving or delivery business, it's a perfect truck to buy. 6500, runs perfect. It's ready to go. Just needs to be tagged out. Nothing wrong with it. Little bird. I like the bird. They just fly around so happy. Like their only worry is avoiding a bigger bird. Might want to eat them. Other than that, they don't really have anything to worry about, really, right? Don't step in fire from a pickup truck and be careful when you're flying too low. Cat might jump up and grab you. Now, other than that, the birds don't. It's like they're happy-go-lucky. They don't have any worries, kind of thing. And then when they do, they just outfly. Fuck it, I ain't outfly you, fucker. And you'd be surprised. These little birds, they get away out here, boy. They don't always get caught. I'd say more times than not, they're able to escape whatever prey is coming after them. The only birds that really get relentless are birds like your cardinal. It's the most hated bird in the world, the cardinal, believe it or not, because they're very ruthless. They'll go ransack a sparrow's entire house, eat the eggs, and hunt down the parents. I mean, he'll sit there because he knows the parents are going to come back to that nest, so he'll sit there and wait for days. As soon as them birds come back, boom, he's got one of them. And he'll wait till the other one shows up. And then he'll go after that one. And crows hate cardinals, but there's so many birds of prey out here that the cardinals, they can't hang out like that. They're kind of like the birds on the run out here. But in a bigger city, a cardinal don't have too many predators that go after him, if any, hardly. Unless it's a pissed off crow whose eggs he ate or something. Or if he killed one of its mates or something. Then a crow will go after him. But outside of that, the crow don't give a fuck. He can kill 5 of his fucking neighbors off. He wouldn't even blink an eye. But you fuck with a crow's nest, oh goddamn, he will hunt that fucking cardinal down. And I swear I've seen them. They will never, ever give up until that fucking cardinal is dead. They're like a hound dog. Once they get that scent, that's it. That's another one of them little birds. I might need to Google that up, see what those are. See if I am, I don't know. But this is really cool when I come out here and see all the birds, like ducks and eagles and hawks and all these wonderful little wobbler birds. Those are the prettiest, right? Little wobbler birds. Thanks, Pete. Yes, it's pretty good lighting, actually. I mean, show patio down there. If I was hanging out down there, I might have never got that good a view of those ducks they'll see. But I loved hanging out on the patio. People come over all the time, hang out. Always pretty cool and nice. But I like this cam better. I really do. For outside, but not for inside. Trust me, on the inside, it's just all fucked up on the inside. It's not near as good. It just looks funny to me too. Here's a little bitty common bird. Plus up here, I got the advantage of this PC that was given to me by Leaf and Elisa over at Kermit Friends over a year ago, about a year and a half ago. And it's still running like a new camera, except for I got mad at it one time and I hit it. And this right here, a little bit crooked now, but it still works perfect. Just like brand new. You just tap it. See the thing going? See, watch the line. Tap, 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 tap. See, it works perfect. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a slow Acer is all. $50, I guess $75, excuse me, PC. But it's like, man, I don't do much with them. I don't even draw. I can't even draw with this thing. I need to rebuild my old PC for that. But let me see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, RGB most popular birds. Because those are the ones I'm seeing, I think. Oh, the great custody. Now those we have. We have a lot of these right here. But a lot of times when you see these birds, like we're seeing now, they're not all this particular custody, and they don't all have the yellow or the white face. And here's that other Oriole y'all seen earlier. You're seeing this Chichalaki occasionally. They're very common around here. It's like a dove. Now you see a lot of woodpeckers here, like a crap load of them. But the main one that I have right here is he's got the red face. And if you look close at his eyes, he's got like a black mask. Okay, I don't know why that didn't. Well, we can just look at this then. I mean, that's really all. Man, see, there's a dove right there. The Inca dove. That's like the main dove we have down here, believe it or not. The Inca dove. We got invaded by the Inca dove. Actually, this land right here that I'm living on used to be part of the Inca territory at one time. I like the green parakeet. Here's the woodpecker that we have here. We have those a lot. You see like a lot of them. And there's another one. Like this right here is a bird I want to see here. We have seen that bird on my live stream, but only at a distance. I could tell what it was, but y'all couldn't. When I talk about the rainbow colored bird, this is the bird I'm talking about. It's called a painted bunting bird. So it's very much related to the sparrow. There's a kinglet. That's the smaller one right there. We're seeing the little kinglets fly. So when you see a bird and I tell you that it's not a sparrow, it's smaller than a sparrow, that's the bird I'm talking about right there. We just saw it. I was able to identify it that quick. I have not seen one of these flycatchers here that I know of, but I think I've seen them at a distance, like over there in that tree. Because I have seen this killer bird flying around, but I could not identify him so far away. Here's the warbler bird. The warbler bird is a very beautiful bird. Here's the Orioles. We have a lot of different varieties of these. They're not always this color, but they're very beautiful. There's another kind of duck, not the kind we seen earlier. Those things are cool. There's a green jay. He's green all over his body. But the eastern jay is only green on the bottom of his body. He does not have that colored head like that. We have these thrashers here. You very seldom see one of them. We have not seen a gray hawk off of this property yet that we know of. There's a swallow. We got a lot of those here, and winged doves. I do believe California has a lot more swallowers, though, than we do here in the Rio Grande Valley or any place in Texas for that matter. But we do have some down here called cave swallow. What a name, cave swallow. Oh God. Here's the common ground dove that we also see very commonly down here. These doves are referred to as a field dove or a prairie dove. Custody, I'd love to see one of them about right now. That just made my day. Hell, them ducks made my day. I mean, you could go get a picture of those ducks from this video and use it online, for example. That's how good of a picture that you're going to get off of what you saw and how close those ducks really were. Probably get a few pictures. Get one of them flying at a distance. That was a really good shot. I got lucky on that one because they flew right over the house and I just happened to see them at the top of my eye. Got lucky on that one. And I'm having a much better reaction time with the camera in my hand as opposed to having it sit on a PC. Because when I first started doing this, I noticed even with my cell phone, I would look at the ducks for about 4 or 5 seconds, and by that time they could have flown over there before I'd lift up my phone, and then you had about a 1 second shot of getting a decent view. But now, I do it this way here, it's real quick. I'm ready to go. Wherever my eyes go, the camera fucking goes. So that way, or they're close to it, so that way, I'm not going to miss anything that I'm seeing very often. It'd have to be, never mind a bird. It would have to be something where a bird flew here and up over the roof and me not be able to get a good picture of it in frame. Something like that I'll miss. But anything flying over this roof, I'm generally going to get a good picture of. This right here, that's just a socket cup. It's a phone holder for my cell phone. And I need to get a little table out here. I got one, but I just didn't feel like bringing it out. But I got a little something I can use for a table, or I'll go buy another little deal from Walmart. So I can take my phone right here. I'll show you. Take this off. Take the sock out. Hold on a second. Okay, and up under this cup, I can stick this thing. So I can't hold my camera and do that at the same time. So I don't know if you'll be able to watch me do this. But all you need, if you have a patio to go off of, whether you're in a hotel or your house or apartment, you can simply do like that and then just reconnect it, right? See there? And then put it down in there, and I put the sock down in there, and I can angle the sock any way I want. It's just a hillbilly phone holder. That's all it is. So you got tape on it, quite a bit of tape too, some around here and then around there to hold it in place. So all that wind don't blow it away. And like it's blowing right now, it's too much wind. I know you can hear it. But I'm closer to the mic now because of that also, until I get that little problem fixed. And I promise that's up and coming very soon. But all the birds, I think they're nesting up. We only got to see the ducks fly by and the sun's going down. So I'm probably going to pack it up and go inside the house. The camera in my lap. Everybody disappeared to that noise anyways. So I will see y'all most likely in a minute. If I see that. Of course, I always get tangled up. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, Lordy. What's that down to? Oh, get my wire. Now, this is inside. This is my newer camera. It's not as good inside, I'm trying to tell you. And it's much harder to set on a PC because it has a very elongated neck, so that you have a much better rotation of the camera as far as going up and down with the camera. But if you lean your PC any at all towards the front, it can cause the weight balance to shift the camera, fall down forward. There's a problem with this thing, and I don't know what it is. And it gets all these colors all distorted like this. It's weird. Now I'm gonna punch in my other camera, so I'll have to hook that one up. Okay. And if I was on OBS, I could do two cameras at once, but I'm not on OBS, obviously. Okay. Now that I got them mounted on top, I'll switch the cameras. Get over here, setting, camera. This one here. See what I'm talking about? Now this one doesn't do as good with the fading in and out of the brightness. But overall, I mean, it's a much better quality. It's just a piece of crap outside compared to that other one. That other one being a piece of crap inside, you probably throw it in the trash. But I've noticed that's a good outside camera. So now I know use one for when I'm outside and use one for when I'm inside. And there we go. This camera needs to stay inside. If anybody over here wants to see this little experiment, this is crazy. This is crazy wild. And I don't know if anybody's watching or not because my numbers are got me in a bubble, so it's just a little messed up like that. Ugh. I just smoked it. Oh, want something outside there. Kind of getting to me a little bit. It's crazy. Hey, who tapped in here? You want to see the difference in the two cameras? I mean, it's crazy. And tell me if there's any big difference in the audio too. Um, I don't think there's as big a difference in the audio as there is in the camera. So let me get over here. Okay, right here. This is the Logitech. It's only good inside. You see how good, beautiful the picture is, right? And outside, you saw my new camera and the difference between the two. The new camera brightens up shadowed areas real good up close and then puts them back when it's further out. So you get a better further out view and close-up view with my new camera. But that camera on the inside looks like this. I gotta scratch my nose. And see how close it is? I would have to put that motherfucker way the fuck out there for you to even see me. And I don't know why the color is like this. That's the weird part. Look at this fucking color of this thing. Like a special effects or something kind of thing, right? I mean, this shit is wacky fucking dude. Who the fuck sells? Like, I would have thrown away this camera if I thought it was like this the whole time. I'd have took it back and got my goddamn money back, right? But it's good on the outside, so I'm gonna keep it. Just gotta remember that camera is only good for outside. It sucks on the inside. Like right now, this sucks. So I might have to go look for something programmable wise to be able to push that camera with this PC. I don't know. But it works great on the outside. This is my Logitech. Now, it's not too good on the outside, but it's really good on the inside because now it brightens up the space here and everything. You can see everything a lot better. So, never throw away a camera just because it sucks on the inside. Go take it outside. If it does good outside, you could probably resell it based off of just that right there. You could uh, great PC or laptop cam, uh, great on the outside, not too good on the inside. But on the outside, you can give all the good features, whatever. How the camera's better than the fucking Logitech. See, you'll probably run into people that would like to have a good camera that's good for the outside, like if they're on their patio live streaming or something. But I just think it requires more light to run that PC than what I keep in here. I don't keep a lot of light in here going because of these energy savers, and I'm probably running maybe 10 cents a month, not even that, probably 6 cents, 7 cents a month kind of thing. So I'm not spending a lot of money on putting light in my house, but it's plenty for me. On this side of my room, on the other side of the room, it might as well be fucking dark over there in comparison. So it's kind of like that, baby. Yeah. I'm not getting a lot of votes on my Twitter over there. Why is that? I need some more views on my fucking tweet, baby, on my poll. Spank me, baby, I love it, or not for me. Yeah, fucking shit itches, man, until it heals. But it's starting to heal up. It's just pain in the ass. Got to keep it clean and shit. Oh. What's everybody doing anyway? One of them birds might be this chinchillaka birds they got down here, and they're all solid color like that. And they're quite often mistaken for a dove, but they are not a dove. And they will land on the ground just like a dove, and you'll think it's an offshoot of a dove, but it's not really a dove. It just looks a lot like a dove. Man, I got one spot on my head and it's back there. That motherfucker hurts, boy. Can't wait till that gets better. Oof. Anyway. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, don't let the people distract you guys, There's going to be people coming in the chat just to start crap, and that's all they're there for. So I really don't even pay them people any attention. They're not worth it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. God bless America. Good. I go listen to some music or something cool.